Wow, what's up, everybody? This is Fred Ricciani of TSC News. There has been so much freaking breaking news these last couple of weeks in the NFL. Bob McNair's tasteless comments. The rumors now that the Texans may sign Colin Kaepernick. All the stuff going on with Andrew Luck where he's ruled out for the season. Deshaun Watson tearing his ACL. Leonard Fournette being a healthy scratch due to conduct detrimental to the team. The list goes on and on and on. Ezekiel Elliott being able to play, at least for now, with the NFL still trying to screw over the Dallas Cowboys. My goodness gracious. So it's understandable if this story kind of gets lost in the shuffle a bit. Because, as I mentioned before, we know now that quarterback Andrew Luck of the Indianapolis Colts, former number 1 overall pick, he is officially out for the season. But here's a little detail you may have missed, which broke this morning, courtesy of Ian Rappaport of NFL Media, NFL.com. According to Rappaport, Andrew Luck, who, by the way, had shoulder surgery, if I understand, back in January. All right, for those keeping track, that's 11 months ago. Okay, actually it says here 9 months after surgery. Okay, 9 months, whatever. 9 months, 11 months. According to this story right here, Andrew Luck is not advised to throw for 2 to 3 months. So, hang on. Andrew Luck had surgery at the beginning of the year. He presumably rehabbed into this thing. And he's not advised to throw for another 2 to 3 months, which by that point will have been like a year since his shoulder surgery. That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Now, before I get to the question I want to ask you guys, which you can see in the headline right here, I got to just chastise the Indianapolis Colts. I got to chastise Jim Irsay. You know, this guy talks a whole lot of crap. You know, loves to tweet, loves to get in that Twitter machine. Oh, Andrew Luck will be healthy. Andrew Luck will be ready. Oh, we don't know about Andrew Luck's status. Oh, he's just getting ready and blah, blah, blah. This was, we can say what we want about Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots and their secrecy and shadiness with all this injury report stuff. But I'll tell you this. I don't think I've ever seen a team as shady as hell in regards to their star player, at the very least from a public relations standpoint, than the Indianapolis Colts. I don't think I've ever seen a team mishandle the image of their star player as badly as the Indianapolis Colts have had. What the hell? What gives? Was he ready? And then he suffered complications? Did they not get the surgery right? Is the Indianapolis Colts medical staff a bunch of quacks, a bunch of crooks, a bunch of bums? I don't know. But I don't like the fact that a guy who was so promising his first few years, I mean, he led them to consecutive playoff appearances, led them to an AFC title game, had that amazing comeback game against the Chiefs a few years back, one of the greatest NFL games I've ever seen. And now, this guy is on the verge of maybe never playing again. At the very least, never being the same again. I don't know what to say. But it's sad. It's sad because Andrew Luck came from the same draft class as RG3. RG3 is now out of the league because of a lot of BS. Granted, his bones were, made of pretzel sticks, but still, you can make the strong argument that at the very least, as a backup, this dude should be in the league. And because of BS politics and everything else, that's probably hampering Kaepernick and other dudes, who knows, behind closed doors. He's not in the league. But Andrew Luck is a guy that managed to stay healthy, managed to stay durable. And unfortunately, his durability and his ability to play through these injuries ended up catching up with him. And the Colts, what is there to say? They have done a horrific job of putting talent around him. They've had so many different offensive line combinations. It's insane. Mike Freeman has an article on Bleacher Report right now you can read where he links to another guy's research on how many combinations they've had. I think it was done by ESPN.com. I mean, it was some insane number. But with an offensive line, I don't know, I'm not a football expert here, but I've interviewed a lot of football players, and a lot of them will tell you, continuity is a big thing, and especially with the offensive line, continuity is a big, big thing. There's kind of like a trust there, to protect your quarterback, and Andrew Luck has not been protected. He's not been protected from a football standpoint. He's not been protected from an image standpoint. the Colts have done such a disservice to him. And the only silver lining here is that if, knock on wood, Andrew Luck may be able to ever play again, he'll have had time to not only rehab his shoulder properly, but also heal up any other nagging injuries. And the other bright side is he did sign, what was it, a $140 million contract? Let's see. Yeah, $104 million contract. I think the Colts owe him at least around $80 million left, without bonuses and incentives and things like that. So at least he got his money. So from a, glass half full standpoint, I mean, it's not the end of the world. But when it comes to football, man, this is a really sad, tragic situation. It really is. Because this guy's a great player, or was a great player. On the verge of, I think, being a transcendent player for this franchise. The guy that picked up the reins from Peyton Manning to lead the Colts to their promised land. And the Colts have absolutely done a disservice to him. From Ryan Grigson, keeping him, to Coach Pagano's bum ass. And originally I thought, you know what? Maybe they shouldn't fire Pagano. He did help him go to AFC title game, and, he deserves some slack. Dude, none of these guys deserve some slack. If there was a way to fire Jim Irsay, I would fire Jim Irsay. This is just appalling on all sides. It really is. And it's such a shame because this guy's great talent, young talent, and I don't know what else to say. It's just sad. What do you want me to say? This is just freaking sad. It's a damn shame. This guy's had a great career so far. 132 touchdowns. I'm pulling up his career stats right here. 68 interceptions. He's had a pretty good career when it comes to rushing too. Has rushed for over 1,400 yards and scored 14 rushing touchdowns in his career since 2012. And damn, man, I just wish the very best for Andrew Luck. I really do. I don't care about the Colts. You know what? Here's what I wish. I hope Andrew Luck can successfully rehab and come back stronger than ever. He may not, but I hope he does. And I hope that as soon as he's healthy enough to play, he walks into Jim Irsay's office and he says, "Get my ass out of here, because you bums haven't surrounded me with any freaking talent and have done me no freaking favors." Yeah, they gave him a big contract, but guess what? You're telling me at that point no other NFL team would have given him a big contract? You're playing yourself. Folks, I want to hear from you, though. Do you think that Andrew Luck will ever play again? Do you think he will ever be the same again? Let me know. Leave a comment below. Tweet us, Facebook us. Do what you got to do. If you enjoyed this update, please like, share, take care. Thank you all so much for ordering your TSC News shirts and hoodies that are now available on teespring.com/TSC-news-gear. If you want to order a shirt or hoodie, just click on the link in the description or on the video or in the comment section. I really appreciate the support. Don't forget to subscribe. Feel free to enable notifications for more NFL updates like this. And as always, everybody, enjoy the games, unless you're Jim Irsay's bum ass.